Hello everyone, the Mega Stan here. Today we're going to have a discussion about Steel Ball Run, Part 7 of JOJO. So I want to do a JOJO discussion for a long time, and basically I want to talk about why the race. Why in every other series he's kind of a main enemy, a main plot, and then all of a sudden Part 7 he has an alternate reality, and it does race. Well, I think a race really drove the series of Part 7 to be way better, and really increased the tension, increased the drive, and increased the presence of a goal. I think really that's why he did a race. You have plots within plots. Obviously, they want to win the race, but then they have to find the corpse parts while running the race. And then you have introducing to all these other characters. Some characters who just want to win the race, and you need to compete with these people who want to win the race while they're racing and trying to find these corpse parts. From the get-go, we know that Gyro, the kind of main protagonist, and Johnny were kind of gifted riders, so they could already kind of surpass everyone else in a sense. Gyro won the first race. It's split into a bunch of different races if anyone hasn't read the series, and basically the total of all of them will win the grand prize of, I think, $50 million. And so, really excited to talk about this series. So why the race was a big deal, why it was really good for the story and for the plot is kind of what this discussion is going to go down to. So we're talking about the race, and when we face enemies, we face these conflicts, and then we were worried about the time. Like if you remember back when in the manga, I think it was halfway through or a bit less than halfway through, we have that guy who can rewind time by 5 seconds. I think it was 5 seconds, don't get me wrong, I think it was around 5 or 6 seconds, something like that. And basically, Gyro and Johnny thought they were in the same area for about, I think, 24 hours or something, and they were like, okay, we've lost the race, we just want to get out of here. And I was like, shit, they lost the race, they're going to lose the race, what the fuck is going on? And I was really nervous, and I was really like, I was in my seat because I really wanted them to win, but then this obviously Stan was using some type of ability that was preventing them from exiting this area, but then you find out he's actually just rewinding time back constantly by 6 seconds, so they keep on exploring the same places and then going back. And so yeah, so that was a very interesting stand, and then eventually when they killed them, obviously no time had passed, so I was like, whew, finally they can still win, they can get the corpse part, because especially that's driven with Gyro's backstory, and he has a very driven reason to get to win the race, while Johnny has a driven reason to find the corpse parts. So they have both different kind of goals. They both kind of want to win, but one wants to win more than the other, and then one wants to get the corpse parts more than the other. So it causes this group of people who want two different goals at the same kind of time in the same junction, which is brilliant. It develops both the characters and makes so that both the characters have a very good plot, and that both of them are the main characters in the sense. I would say Gyro is the main character in the race, and then that Johnny is the main character for getting the corpse parts. So it makes it so that you really have two protagonists. I honestly see them as both equals in the story, and I both love them both. That's why the race was very good for this story, because you were able to have a plot, be able to give a sub-character or a main character another plot, and then develop a different plot within the story for a different character. And these tensions and these mixing up of conflicts makes the series a lot better, and it evolves from it. And this is why Part 7 is considered one of the best parts of JOJO. And I think it's because of this race and because of the dynamics that mix and match. And then you find out these backstories, and you find out, and the length of the story, the number of races, different people winning, or the results turning and switching, all these dynamics that this race involves, and finding these other corpse parts involves, makes it a completely different series than the other parts, and I've been really enjoying it so far. I haven't actually finished, so I can't talk about any spoilers, or what happens at the end, or how I enjoyed the part as a whole. I'm about more than 2/3 done, and I'm really enjoying the heck of it, so I just want to have a conversation about it. And so, thank you all for listening. Hope you like JOJO. If you like JOJO, leave a comment down below and we can discuss it. And thank you all. Have a wonderful day.